Right, got no idea what the sound quality is like, because some rather loud waterfalls over there. But finally got some rocks, actual real rocks, in TRX-4. Had to come all the way to Yorkshire so that I can get my rock crawler on some rocks. You don't have a lot of rocks in Surrey. Got a lot of chalk. It's not really the same. Oh no, I've lost a branch deflector already. Only been out about 5 minutes. Right, branch deflector off. Have to put that on when we get home. See how I can do one-handed. If not, I'll have to get Kate to film. No, gonna get Kate to film. Kate, can you film please? Got a bit of leaf on the back there. Not leaf, it's mud. A stringy bit of mud. A stringy mud. Right. Once we get out there straight, I reckon I could jump like that. Right. Try it slow first. Yeah, sure, just try a little jump. The only thing I don't like about this bumper is when you give it a whack on the front. I suppose you shouldn't really give it a whack on the front, but if you do by accident, what happens is this bit bends. It's quite annoying because it makes the bumper sit wonky and it's very hard to bend back. Quite easy to bend in one direction, it's hard to bend in the other. So, little trick. Ooh. Hand the camera back to my lovely assistant. When it's bent and you can't fix it properly, undo this one. take that out, and then pull that to the next hole. Can't see that, it's very muddy. Put it in the next one. Suddenly, the bumper's straight again-ish. But then, when you're at home, you should fix it properly. But I am going to get a little bit, I'm going to get some steel or something to replace this, to keep bending every time I crash, which is quite a lot. It's annoying. So, replace that bit, presumably, I don't know what it is, aluminium probably. Body back on. Turn it up. There we go, ready to go. Can't get some of these rocks easier than I do. Oh, there's a nice line here. Bit of one-handed. Look at the car, don't look at the phone. Right, and here, the only way I'm going to be able to do this one-handed is with cruise control. So, set that on cruise control. Whoop, not that fast. Pressing the wrong button. Right, here we go, cruise control on. So now, go nice and slow. Because the Fusion, the Hobbywing Fusion thing, is censored, it'll go the same speed, no matter what I'm doing. And it means I can steer one-handed. See, so it censors when there's stuff in its way and it just keeps it going the same speed. I don't know how it does it. Very clever. I know there's a sensor because that's clues in the name. But look at that. And take it off cruise control and then we're away. I've just seen a little island over there. I'm intrigued and interested to see if I can get over there. This is proper rocks. This is what these are made for, really. Oh yeah, we'll get over there. One-handed though. We're on the island, man. It's like a beach. That water is very deep, very quick. So I won't be going in that bit. But go over here, get these rocks. Bit of water. Stony beach. This is what it's more used to. Roots. The roots of Surrey. Hello? Anybody home? No. Only thing I don't like about this Traxxas controller is it's really hard to do it one-handed. I need a thumbstick. I haven't got one. But I suppose cruise control, it's you've got to have that really if you're trying to do any kind of technical stuff when you're filming. You need it. And I just met somebody, a lady, we were walking, and she used to work for Iinos, that make the Grenadier, which is like the modern day tribute. When they stopped making the Defender Land Rover, they started Iinos, whatever it is, it's a chemical company. They made the Grenadier. They look really cool. Well, I think they look really cool. You might think they look like a Banggood special of a Land Rover Defender, but I think they look really cool. She said that they were trying to get a RC version made. They spoke to Tamiya and Tamiya wouldn't do it, and she said they spoke to Traxxas, but the units were too high. But that's a shame really, because I don't really feel that much loyalty to Land Rover after they've done the new Defender, which looks like it's made of Lego. So it would have been really cool to have a Grenadier version, but then nowadays I suppose you could just 3D print one. But it would have been good to have a body. Even you could have just clipped it onto the TRX-4 just as a body option. It would have been good. Oh, I've just seen some more rocks up there, so we'll go up there, see what's going on. Let's go through this puddle first. Power! Right, cruise control on. Try and do the one-handed steering. I don't know if this is going to go down here, to be honest. I've got no idea if you can hear me, because this waterfall is quite loud. Snippy! They look well slippy. I don't really fancy falling in there. So as much as I'd like to go down there, I'd be walking there. I don't really fancy it. So we'll go back this way. Easy. See if we can go back up the way we came down. Oh yeah. Oh, spoke too soon. There you go, a bit of power. There we go. Lovely. Okay, we couldn't find them rocks, or well, we could, but we couldn't really see how to get up there. So we're going to go down. These are the upper falls. So we're going to go down to, apparently there's mid falls and lower falls. So we're going to see what they're like. Just stopped to take the other branch deflector off, because my little idea I came up with how to fix them obviously didn't work. And look, little friend, come say hello. But he's not really doing much. But I'm going to encourage him to get off the path. Go on. Go on, mister. Go on. So I don't want a dog coming along and eating him. Come on. I don't know why he's not jumping. It's a frog. Anyway, I'll get him off the path. And then, oh, there we go. He's jumping into my bag. And we'll carry on. So this is the middle falls. Not really anywhere I can be driving there. So let's go down to the lower one. This is very considerate. There's steps, but they've got an RC path next to the steps. You should do this at Box Hill. Nice wide path. So you don't have to drive down the steps or try and drive up the steps, which is virtually impossible. Well, that didn't last long. It's not really much of a path down here. There should be dedicated RC paths everywhere, especially in woods. Luckily, you can go downstairs, no problem. Right, don't really need to winch out here, but I want to use my winch, so. Going to use it. So first of all, we get the tow line. Connect that to tow hook on the winch. And then get winch controller. Oh, pressing reverse, it's not very helpful. Control it down for a minute. Around this post. Like that. And now, start winching in. Unlock the diffs. A little bit on the accelerator. Pretending this is a lot harder than it is, because actually I could just drive out of this. But I want to use my winch. Oh. Hey, success! We got out. We weren't really stuck, but we got out. Yay! Well done, winch. I unhook this winch line from my wheel because I drove over it like a knobhead. Unhook that from there. Wheel in the spool. I think that's the right term. Sounds about right, doesn't it? There we go. We're done. Onwards. This is the lower falls. Again, I don't really think there's anywhere to be driving. Still, never mind, the paths have been good. You just won't be driving in the river, I don't think. That is quite fast. Still, we've got some nice rocks to play with. I don't know. No, it's going to be too steep. I'd be more tempted to risk it if I wasn't right next to that. Because somehow, I think if the car went in there, wouldn't be getting it back. Looks too fast to even drive it in the shallow. I reckon that would probably sweep it away. Maybe come back in the summer. Yeah, I think maybe I'll come back in the summer and see if it's a bit less rapid. Still, let's go up here and see what's up this way. Bit of a climb. Oh, got diffs open. Driving one-handed's tricky enough at the best of times, but when you've got open diffs, not going to happen. Let's see if I can. Oh, easy. This thing is amazing. I've had it since, well, the day before Christmas it came. And actually, I'm going to visit the place it came from tomorrow. This is my favourite model shop. I bought pretty much everything from there. A couple from somewhere else, but mostly from Model Sport in Leeds. Well, in Otley. And obviously I've never been there. I've emailed the guy there, Dave, before. I asked him about this actually. Really helpful, super fast delivery. I'll put a link to their website in the description. But yeah, but I'm going to go there tomorrow, seeing as we're up north. What was I saying? Yeah, so I got this day before Christmas it arrived, and obviously I had the Canyon before that. I always wondered whether it was worth the money getting the TRX, because it is more expensive, Although by the time you've upgraded a Canyon to make it sort of doable, it's less of a difference. But overall, yeah, the TRX-4 is worth the money. I mean, license body, yeah, there's little things that annoy me about it. Transmitter being hard to do one-handed, but I suppose I could get a thumbstick. Black windows, which is annoying, but I am going to take them out and put clear ones in. Wheels it came with, well, the wheels were alright, the tyres were alright, but the foams were a bit naff, so I put new wheels on it. But the actual truck itself, I mean, there's nothing not to like. I know I've put a new motor in, the ESC, the old motor, brushed it because I drove it through really dirty water, like really dirty water, and it's gone. Oh, and the only other thing I don't like is obviously Traxxas wants you to buy everything Traxxas, wants you to have Traxxas batteries, so you have to have an adapter so you can use normal batteries because Traxxas ones are expensive. You could cut off the connector, but then your warranty is gone. And the lights, you got to buy the light kit, and then you got to buy the scale light kit, like the pro light kit. And once you change the ESC, there's no way, well, there is a way, but it's annoying to connect the power supply to the light control module, is it? Light controller, whatever it is. So I tried to do it because I ordered the wrong connector. I tried to solder it, and the light unit went a bit on fire. So that's why I haven't got any lights at the moment. But we'll sort that out once I do. I mean, it's just great. It'll just do anything really. Yeah, overall brilliant truck. There's a reason it's the best. Maybe some people say, oh, it's not the best, but they're wrong, because it is. It's the best crawler, best trail truck, unless you're getting into like comp crawlers and doing weird things with reverse rear steering and all that sort of stuff. I mean, this for a scale rig is definitely the best in my opinion, but then I'm biased because I got one. But yeah, anyway, let's enjoy these rocks. I've just filmed going up this. Well, I've just driven up this, but I wasn't paying attention to the camera, and when I looked, I don't think it was pointing at the truck. So I'm going to come down, I'm going to go up it again, because you can probably tell just from the look of it, this is seriously slidey stuff, slimy algae. So I'm going to show you how this goes up. No problem whatsoever. It's great to see this thing on rock. As I do joke about it, but we don't have a lot of rock in Surrey. Certainly not near where I am anyway. And it is nice to have rocks for a rock crawler. I just think it's brilliant. It just looks so good. What it should be on. and trails looks nice, but on these just looks great. Oh, what's that? That looks very shiny, whatever that is. I'm going to see what it is. Hang on. So, looks like a stone, but it's not. It's a bit of pop. We went to the Yorkshire Museum yesterday. Saw a load of like old pots and stuff my missus was into. So I reckon that is a Roman. That is a bit of a Roman pot that I found shining in the river. So I'll keep that. It's probably worth some money. Take it to the museum. Hey, back to crawling. Right, I'm going to have a bit of fun without recording now, so I can drive not one-handed. So, see you later. This is a side note, it is foam on the river, and when I was younger, at the beach, I got told that foam like that is poo, or like sewage, like, I don't know, something. I know obviously that's making a load of foam, but it's making like solid floaty foam like that. And I know that the rivers, there's even a sign at the information centre that says quality of the water is variable, because I know that obviously the water companies just dump whatever they like in there. But if anyone knows, is that poo? Is that sewage? Like, is that a sign of the water being dirty or whatever? Can you let me know in the comments, please? Because I've always wanted to know, and I can't be bothered to Google it. We haven't got much signal here either. So yeah, if anybody knows about water quality, is that a symptom of bad water? Certainly looks like it.